The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
On and on and on. We keep going back and forth and we keep arguing.
What you gonna do?
He got that love I can't let go. I'm feeling higher than the most high. All eyes on us when we roll. I'm your queen, you my hero. Where my west side girls at?
Where y'all?
Where my east side riders at?
Where they at?
Where my south side gets
My lip gloss is not popping though. Screaming BOSCEE Global Street Wave. We got our man Jacob Willis in the building. Thank you for calling in. Let us know your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, it's Mr. LPD. I'm in Atlanta.
Hey, because you know what?
Illustrated.
And you got telekinesis. I was like, okay, after this, I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to play his video, but then I need to wait till he call in. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to just wait. And then you called in. You know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do, y'all, we got we got a live guest, Jacob, and we have a live call-in guest, which is Mr. Tell him who you are.
It's Mr. LPD. Underground Finest. I'm here in the ATL representing Unkut Illustrated magazine, 2-time award winning, huh?
Hold on. I think this Positive K, Angela might need the number to hear. I'm sorry, y'all. Angela, we on the show live. I got to put you on the speaker. You need the call-in number, baby?
No. I'm sorry. I had texted you probably like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, we're doing the show live. I can't pay attention to all of that and answer the phones.
I was on the phone talking to Positive K. He said, is it possible he can reschedule?
No, don't worry. I'm going to still play the music. If he can't call in, we'll still play the music. He can always call into the show and support. We already got it already in our itinerary, so I'm going to keep the show still flowing.
All right, because he wants to reschedule it for next week. He's feeling under the weather right now.
Okay, well then at least you called in. I'm glad I answered. So as we know, Positive K, if they can barely hear you, is feeling a little under the weather. So what we'll do, we'll still support, and I'm going to play that Bring It video though, because I got to play that. You feel me? Because we promoted him, so we're going to still play a video of his, and then you guys, we'll still promote next week. I can promote the other track, and I think you sent me another track.
Yes, I sent you 3. I should have sent you 3.
Yep, so don't trip. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to call next week.
Okay. Well, we got
We'll talk later this week, and so we can get, we'll set it up for, you want it for next Tuesday the same time?
No, it'll be, I'm every other Tuesday. So I'll call you, don't worry, and I'll let you know. I think the next date is October 10th.
All right.
All right, darling. Thank you for calling, honey. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Queen. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Salute to Angela Davis. Man, a sister reached out. Hold on, LP, baby. Sorry about that. Sister reached out on Facebook.
Okay.
And for me to play the music, man, that's old school legendary. Y'all is mumble rap. Got me want to make some new music and talk about
the real stuff.
Drinking lean and shit, and I ain't even drinking lean.
Right.
Sell some lean. Nigga, who want to buy some lean? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go to jail. No, so back to our guest, y'all. The good she called. So we're going to play a track, and that give us more time to do our thing, and maybe I can get to teasing them with Bossee's movies today. No, I'm just playing. So anyways, y'all, back to our caller that's calling in live. Again, reintroduce yourself, baby, and let them know one more time who you are.
It's Mr. LPD.
That's what I'm talking about.
Unkut Illustrated magazine, 2-time award winning. Calling from Atlanta. How y'all doing?
That's right. Now, who gave you this 2-time award winner besides the Lord? Who told you was 2-time award winner? You actually won an award at an event or something?
Yeah, we won SEM Awards. It's like a big award show that happens down in Memphis, Tennessee. Every year you got Bigger Rankin. He's like a real big industry power player. He's one of the presenters. I think Trina from Slip and Slide was one of the presenters. DJ Scream. It's like a real big thing. So you have a whole lot of different categories. I mean, you got artists, different small businesses, and publications. So for 2 years in a row, we've gotten that best magazine publication. We shoot for number 3.
That's awesome. That's super cool. That's what I'm talking about. So when they say they 2-time award winner, you know he ain't just saying it to be saying it. Yeah,
2-time.
That's what I'm talking about. So you got a track, bro. What we gonna do? We was talking about I was talking about people staying up and sniffing powder, and I was just clowning and saying some crazy shit. No, honestly, I was watching YouTube, y'all, right quick, where it came from. It was not about black people and Negroes and my Nikes. White people, a lot of celebrities. in certain movies you would never think were taking like coke and certain things and drugs and pills to stay up because of the long like hours you mentioned with the movies and shit. Wake up, you Taco Tuesday for he came, he got nigga-itis. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we need some powder. What the powder at, nigga, so he can wake up. So anyways, I was really just clowning because of that, because it was like, you feel me? Like, and I'm like, damn, like the dude from the okay, I'm gonna shut up and go back to you. But from the little movie with the boy with the wizard, what's the little boy? Harry Potter. Even that character, like I'm like, wow. So that's where they came from, y'all. So like, what was he talking about powder for? Anyways, the doctor gives it to y'all. Cut it up. So anyways, Mr. LPD, you got a track called High Sex. That's where me bringing that back up came from. Thank you, Universe, for letting me keep my dumb thoughts. So you got a track High Sex, since we talking about getting high and here and stand all up. What's this High Sex? That's the name of it, right?
Yeah, High Sex. That's a record of like he's one of the Memphis guys that do your own reps.
Your phone going
like
in and out.
Big deal in Memphis. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I know you calling from the ATL. You in ATL, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, finish going.
Yeah, it's got Tom Ski Mask. He's a Memphis legend. I got him on the record, and I got neo soul singer Sugarwell on the record. But the record came about just coming up with some nice, dope stuff and thinking about all this rich sex they was talking about with featuring them. So I said, well, that's great and dandy and all, but high sex, would be the shit. So
you said great and dandy and all. So I know we're gonna listen to it, and I want to ask about the. I want you to let us know when the next issue coming out and who's in the next issue. Before we get to the track, I'll talk to you a little bit, and then we'll probably end the call and play the track or something like that. But let's talk to him right quick.
Okay, that sounds
Positive
good.
K sick and all that on us. Salute to Positive K. We got to sit him healing, so we can talk to you a little bit right now, right quick.
Yeah.
So right quick. As far as the high sex, now you talking about certain drugs or smoking marijuana, 420 getting high, or is the person sex so good that it makes you high? What exactly is the high sex?
Well, I'm talking if they check out the record. I mean, I used to do a whole lot of I guess they would call it storytelling type of songs. So it's like a story with each verse, and I mean I'm talking about getting laid and getting high, smoking reefer.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Well, me, he ain't got to smoke or drink nothing. My shit's so bomb, he gonna just get high.
Natural high.
That's my kind of high sex. Now you're gonna he reached out to us on Instagram. B, hit me up.
Yeah.
Salutes to our girl Sylvia.
Okay.
What's Sylvia's movement name? What's Sylvia movement? Oh, you Sylvia? I met him. Sylvia, I met him, but you took me to. You had me go to the thing with Sylvia at the reserve. Yeah, that night. Okay, that's how I know this brother.
Yeah,
through her.
Okay.
So he reached out on IG and was like, "Look, you can interview me, and then I can put you in a magazine. But you got to hear up submit the stuff." And he got T.I. daughter, and heck yeah, Negro shit. I'm gonna be in that magazine right quick. So tell us about the next issue you have, darling. Let us know when that issue's coming out, because I need to know when I'm gonna be up in here. Because he also promoting that On and On. Y'all need to go get that for 99 cents. On and On. That's kind of like a storytelling track. But before I get to talking too damn much, say hi to my guest. What Jacob? I'm schizophrenic. Say hi to Jacob. Say what's up to my guest.
What's going on, Jacob?
What's up?
I had to. Jacob just said that shit. I had to make him involved. So, anyways, right quick though, let us know when is that magazine coming out? Who gonna be in that magazine?
That issue will be dropping next week because it's a big hip hop weekend next week. You got BET Hip Hop Award weekend. You got the A3C. You got the ATL Hip Hop Day, which we are partners with both of those events. So the issue comes out next week. It's we're doing like I guess you would say a Southwest connection edition. So the front cover, as you see, it has Zanique from Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. And that's Tiny and T.I. stepdaughter and whatnot. She's gonna be in that issue. You got Coco Brown. She's a comedic actress. She's in that issue. She's been on a lot of Tyler Perry stuff. Ted too. Who else is in that issue? Ferrari Simmons. He's a big DJ in Atlanta. We got Money B. When we get into the West Coast, we got Money B from Digital Underground. He's in the issue. The legendary Cocaine is in the issue. From Growing Up Hip Hop LA, we got Breonna Latrice in the issue. Who else is in this issue?
Got a lot of people in the issue. He threw us in a good issue.
Okay.
Jack Thriller, he's in the issue. You know him from This Is 50 and Nick Cannon Wild and Out.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, I mean, I can go on and on. There's a lot of people in that issue.
That's
and,
dope.
of course, we got you in this issue. Who else we got in this issue? It's a lot of people in this issue. So all I can say is keep your eyes peeled. Next week it'll be out. The links will be up. You can download it. The hard copies will be out. And we probably will be back to Cali with it. So
that's right.
Oh, and some highlights from the when I was out there. Sylvia had me at the
High Life event.
Out in San Bernardino. So we got some highlights from that in there, and you know, it's a nice issue. It's a lot of stuff in there. Dope porn stars in there. We got Destiny Dream, Nina Roddy.
That's why we Uncut. With my man on the phone.
No, you're not.
Never am when I say I'm just playing. Jacob said, no, you're not. I know I'm not playing. Hey, baby, you a nasty bitch me. Okay, finish going. See how y'all say stuff in my other, I get visions because I do a lot of things. And it comes out. The truth always comes out.
It's all good.
Yeah, so that's right.
That's
back to the porn.
nice
That's what I'm talking about. Got some porn girls in here.
But nah, you know, we do mixtapes with every issue too. So
there you go. I'm glad you mentioned a mixtape because you asked for one of my. She asked for my Street Dreams track.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that track is on there.
Yeah, he asked for a track. I'm promoting on and on. Nigga gave, but I didn't give him the track. I just gave him the promote. But yeah, he asked for the Street Dreams. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that Street Dreams is on there. Sylvia sent us some OG Domino new stuff. It's gonna be on there.
That's right.
Who else? I think LA Buck. Oh man, it's a few different cats from the West Coast gonna be on there. Cocaine, of course. It's just Uncut Illustrated Industry Takeover Volume 4. We do. I think Volume 3 was with me and Lil Flip. That was the Super Bowl edition. It's like a double CD. It's on live mixtape. So, I mean, the links to all of it will be up, and they can always go to www.uncutil.com. Log on and get them some. You know.
That's right. And where can they find your music at? You got some music online?
They can get Mr. LPD music. You can go to your Best Buys. If they don't got it on the shelf, they can order it for you, or you can just go online, Spotify, Rhapsody, Google Play, Amazon, Tidal, Beats by Dre music app. Just type MR LPD, and I got shit with Gucci Mane, David Banner on Paul Wall CD. I mean,
And listen to this. What Mr. LPD sound like? That make me think about the popos and shit. What's Mr. L? What's like the
sometimes, you know, I get that.
LA,
but the people that know, they already know.
Right. Yeah, so what's LPD and shit? You got the A missing. What does that mean?
Well, it's not really an acronym, but, you know, it can stand for, you know, Mr. Love to put it down. It used to be some pimp shit, but we switched it around, you know.
You used to slap our bitches. I always ask pimps that. You used to slap our bitches and shit. I wish you the cool pimp. You was a soft pimp. Yeah.
Well, you know,
fuck you,
the magazine is endorsed by the game, and Pimpin' Ken is in this issue again, too, so.
That's right. Salute to all my pimps and my porno girls.
We got the game behind us real good.
The actors and the reality
Players
stars.
and hustlers.
That's what I'm talking about. What we're going to do, we're going to get to your track. So you want, you can stay on the phone with us and stuff. You don't have to end the call exactly yet. We're going to let you come back and, again, let people know where to find you at. But introduce your track. We're going to go to this track, y'all, for this brother. So let us know the name of the track, and we're going to get to it.
High Sex, Mr. LPD featuring Tom Ski Mask and Sugar Well. You can listen to it even when the station goes off on YouTube. So, High Sex, check it out.
Got me up here smoking out real good, just over here feeling myself or whatever. You're not answering, I've been calling you. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me want to sit over here and touch on myself.
I wanna feel good. I wanna get high. I wanna make love. I wanna free my mind. I just wanna
Girl, I've been thinking about you all day long. I like how you stand in them tights with no thong. Look at you. Biting your lips when you smell my cologne. Let's smoke us some strong and let's get it on. Bob and Sade while we sip on Rosé and Chardonnay, mixed with Jose and Bombay. All I can say is I'd rather get funky with you. This has been one hell of a day. Papa Do restaurant eating alligator. She dressed like a hooker, but nope, I don't pay her. Play a fly, told you it gets ready later. Just get up, but naked, relax, and I slay her. I'm player type, baby, but I don't play. No. My pimpin' is strong, my pimpin' is great. My Mac is immaculate, hear what I say. Hear me right. If you can't hold me down, then you're just in my way. Strolling and rolling, we gliding and riding and sliding around 285. She smellin' so fruity, that booty look juicy, she thick with hypnotizing eyes. Let your hair down and let your seat back. Put down my zipper, lay head in my lap. Sade singing sweet as taboo, we just passed table 2, now what you want to do about that?
Feel good. I wanna get high. I wanna make love. I wanna free my mind. I just wanna
with me, baby, come on, let's get it crackin'. You know I'm on the mission, we gonna do the smashes. You been looking at me all night, you know the deal. I'm gonna put it on you, baby girl, like the man of steel. I need my God, so when we finish, I'm going up. If you're really down with me, let me see you pull it up. Hey, that sassy girl, Memphis Heat, Bonnie and Clyde, that is my drink. Nothing's gonna change when you drop it low, just for me. How does it feel when I'm rubbing on that body, touching on the major spots? I know you got excited, you looking at me different, biting on that bottom lip. I love the way you do it, let me go and unzip. I said, how does it feel when I'm rubbing on that body, touching on the major spots? I know you got excited, you looking at me different, biting on that bottom lip. I love the way you do it, let me go and unzip. I said,
I wanna get high. I wanna make love. I wanna free my mind. I just wanna it alright. I got some freaky things I really wanna try. High sex.
Downtown ATL looking for a hotel.
Yes, indeed.
Still getting the true and she doing it well. She got a boyfriend, but I ain't gonna tell. I guess he'll find out when he get out of jail. Finally found our location, that's our destination. The Omni is where it is. But before we hit the front desk, somebody tell baby girl where's the ATM? She gotta pay if she really wanna play with me. If she really wanna stay with me. Really tryna lay with me. You're next to see. Enter the room and assume the position. I'm Dr. Feel Good, about to fill your prescription. I'm about to give you what you have been missing, so take off your clothes, shut up and just listen. Cracking and clapping, she can't take no more. Getting roll and toe from the bed to the floor. Take a little break, smoke a little dope. We at it again, just look at her go. Enter the room and assume the position. I'm Dr. Feel Good, about to fill your prescription. I'm about to give you what you have been missing, so take off your clothes, shut up and just listen. Smacking and clapping, she can't take no more. Getting woke and toe from the bed to the floor. Take a little break, smoke a little dro. We at it again with more we for the blow.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I just want to have some high sex. I got that sex that's so bomb. You feel me? So good and tight. Now niggas gonna be on my inbox on Facebook. I gotta tell my Facebook people some love. And you know what, Jacob, this brother sitting here with me. It'd be nice if you can get him in the next magazine. Jacob Willis on my Instagram. You see his name tagged on my wall. Yeah, I'm just shameless, not plugging, but a shameless hookup.
Okay.
You know, you give a shameless plug, shameless hookup. Because this dude is popping. You know what I'm saying? And he deals with a lot of the celebrities. He has a movement, the bully movement, Stop Bullying 365 movement with the bullying, and he's working with a reality show. So that'd be a good connect for you too, since we chopping it up.
Sounds good.
You know what I'm saying? Brian, you got something you want to ask us, brother, before we get out of here?
Yeah, but let everybody know where we can get the magazine and let us know. Let everybody know
you
about
can go
that.
to, like I said, www.unkutill.com. They can log on and get them some. They can go to iapstore.com and get them some. That's like one of the biggest mixtape, magazine, urban websites. They award-winning too down south. And they all got to do nothing but go in there, they free. You know, they can download them for free. They can order the hard copies, and we should have some hard copies in LA, and you know, we connecting a couple dots out there, so we should have some hard copies out there somewhere real soon. We're trying to get us a hub out there.
Oh, that sounds good.
That's
yeah.
right.
I got one more question for you. Now, if an artist wants to get on one of the mixtapes on your magazine, how would they go about doing that?
All they would have to do is get in contact with somebody at the magazine. It's a few of us running it, so they can go to the Unkut, at Unkut Magazine on the Instagram or Twitter, send a DM, and somebody will connect the dots and work the details with the dollar sign on the edge.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So we definitely appreciate you calling, man. Is this something that you need to let these people know as far as you with the artist? Because I see you're an artist, and I see you're also an entrepreneur with your own magazine, right?
Well, yeah, I'm one of the big reps and the co-founder of Unkut Illustrated, but I am also a ATL Slip and Slide DJ. I got my hands in all types of things with this game, especially behind the scenes.
Go back to that Slip and Slide DJ. Hold on. What's that ATL Slip and Slide DJ? What's that about?
I mean, you got Slip and Slide DJs, and you have a branch that's like strictly the Atlanta guys, ATL Slip and Slide DJs, which is still under the same umbrella. But I'm an award-winning host. See, a lot of people know me from hosting strip clubs, hosting different clubs. Concerts for T-Pain. I used to be on the road doing promo and stuff for Gucci Man, the So Def DJs. I mean, it's a lot of history with me, so I got my hands in a whole lot of things. But I still help artists break records, and that's, dealing with these ATL Slip and Slide DJs. As far as an artist, I mean, I'll never stop rapping, because there's people overseas. There's people that fuck with my rapping from my underground.
That's right.
Shit, the 90s and shit. So,
that's right.
I still make music strictly for them. I'm on a lot of different porno soundtracks.
Oh, wow.
Like the real shit, the Cali shit. And, I mean,
I'm talking about
a couple movies.
Nasties, I need to put
reality shows.
Okay.
I have my hands in a lot. So, Mr. LPD, I mean, that's a good person to know. I do a whole lot of stuff, but like I said, the magazine business. I jumped in the magazine game in the early 2000s. Okay. Doing a lot of writing for another magazine. I ain't gonna call their name, but I was writing, and I could tell them they could put Joe Blow did the interview. And another guy, he's a rep from Universal Records. He's an A&R over there. He started a magazine called The Cut. Okay. And he heard of me. He had been listening to my music when he was in college. So he was like, I've been listening to stuff with you and David Banner when I was going to Jackson State. Yada yada yada. We got a magazine. I want to bring you in to do sales and interviews. So that went well, and we actually came in, helped him create a whole different look.
That's right.
Got bigger PRs behind the situation to keep us where we need to be on all the red carpets in Atlanta. And he eventually said, hey, y'all can kind of do your own thing if you want to. So I said, well, we already the cut, so we don't want to go too far from that. Right. So what we'll do is we'll let ours be the Uncut. So, Uncut, we can interview major porn stars.
There you go. Everybody.
Strip club reviews. And so, but it's always going to be some, top-notch entertainers in there. You may see some guys that's up and coming, but they really up and coming. Like Final Draft is in the issue that's out now. And, I mean, those guys, shit, they just did, 2 times on America's Got Talent or whatever.
Oh, wow, okay.
So, yeah, it's like the people you see in there coming up, like they really,
up
the
and
people
coming.
up.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're not just nobody.
Just a part of the other million people that think they can rap out all the females and the girls. I'm having a topic of that one day. So tell us one more time, when that magazine, where they can go get it and when it's coming out.
Next week, you'll be able to get the new issue of Unkut Illustrated magazine, which will be the Southwest Connection edition. And you can go to uncutil.com. Just log on and get you some. Or you can go to iapstore.com. And, if you down south, there's stores you can go to. But for the audience there, you're going to have to go online for a minute. But I believe y'all will be able to go in somebody's
Everybody
store
use
and get you
computers
some.
anyway. People be online today.
Right.
Your book won't get raggedy on the phone.
Okay.
Your pages won't tear. You know what I'm saying? So tell them right quick where they can find you at.
Oh, you can go to, for me personally, at PIMPLPD. That's the Twitter and the Instagram, and I don't let everybody in there. Now, you can go to www.PLAYAPIGHT.com. That's playertight.com. You can log on and buy you some at any time. We got a store on there. And videos, and you can kind of see what Mr. LPD do, what he's done.
Okay.
Check out the bio, and it is what it is. Other
That's
than that,
right.
you can just MRLPD Google search, you'll find something.
That's right. Well, we thank you so much for calling in. We're going to get back to our guest, Mr. Jacob Willis, and find out about his movement. So don't go nowhere. You feel me? Stay tuned in. He got some things, like I told you, going on, so you definitely can get some more good promo. Put another great artist in that magazine, and we all keep shining together. And we thank you so much. Super big love. Shouts out to the ATL, man, calling in today.
Oh, yeah.
Out here in Canada. Appreciate it.
Next time I'm back out there, I got to come to the studio.
There you go. Come up in here live. Let me know.
Already.
Yes.
Okay, baby.
Salute ATL.
Salute.
Already. Salute.
All right, baby.
Sure.